Hello Year 1. We are now on lesson 6 on solving word problems. It's our last problem lesson, and then we will have one little bit of journaling to do before we start a new chapter next week. Okay, so we have two little bears here. We've got our in focus. We've got a light bear, a light brown bear and a dark brown bear. We've got some steps and a flag. And the question says, how far are the light brown and the dark brown bear apart? How far apart are these two bears? What is the distance between them? Now, we've got a flag, we've got some stepping stones. How can we work out what is the distance between these two bears? Let's have a look. We need to do some counting, don't we? Let's see how many steps the light bear is away from the flag. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put a little 6 there. The light brown bear is 6 steps away from the flag. Let's have a look at the dark brown bear. How many steps away from the flag is the dark brown bear? Let's see if we can count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the dark brown bear is 9 steps away from the flag. So the distance between both bears is the 6 steps and the 9 steps. And that's got it written down here for us. The light brown bear is 6 steps from the flag. We've got that right. And the dark brown bear is 9 steps from the flag. Now, what number sentence, what sum would we have to do to find out how far the light brown bear is from the dark brown bear? Do we need to do some addition, some adding, or do we need to do some subtraction, some take away? What do you think? Yes, that's right. We need to do some adding. If we add the 6 and the 9 together, we should find out how many all together, or how many in total, how many stepping stones are away from each other. Let's have a look at this number sentence down here. There's our 6 steps of our light brown bear, and there's the 9 steps of the darker brown bear. Now we need to add those two together to see if we can work out how many steps altogether. Now, my friend told me if we can make one of these numbers into a 10, it's easier to add if we add 10 and another number. How can we make one of these? Let's look at the number 9. That's the nearest number to. If we could make that into a 10, we could add 10 plus something, and that makes it an easier adding sum. Now, how can we make 10? How many more do I need from 9 to add to 9 to make 10? That's right, I need to add one more. So if I look at the number 6 and I split it into a 5 plus 1, that makes 6. And if I add 9 and the 1 together, that gives me 10. So I've got rid of that number and I've got a 5 and a 1. 9 and 1 makes 10. 10 and 5 makes 15. Well done. So there are 15 steps. It says here the distance between light brown bear and dark brown bear is 15 steps. I wonder why you think those steps are a different colour to these. Why do you think they're a different colour? That's right, because these are the steps that the light brown bear takes, and they're in light brown, and these are the steps that the dark brown bear takes, and they're dark brown. Well done. Let's have a look at our guided practice. Right, here we have It says start, and we've got a red flag there and a blue flag here. It tells us that the blue flag is 13 bricks from the start. So from there to there is 13. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's 13 step bricks away from the start flag. The blue flag is 13 bricks away. It then tells us that the red flag is 5 bricks or 5 blocks away from the start flag. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the red flag is 5 blocks from the start flag. And the question says, what is the distance between the red flag and the blue flag? What is that distance? We know from there to there is 5, and we know from there to there is 13. What is the distance between the red flag and the blue flag? How would we work it out? How could we solve this? What do you think we could do? Pause it if you want to have a little think. How would we do it? What's the distance? Well, I see some of you have done this already. If we count how many blocks in between these two flags, that will tell us the difference. Let's have a go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 blocks. So the distance between the red flag and the blue flag is 8. Is there another way we could do it? Could we make a number sentence that we had to go before? Do we do adding or do we do subtracting? We've got the number 13 and we've got the number 5 and we've got the number 8. 13 blocks for the blue flag and a number 5 and a number 8. What could we do? What symbols, what signs could we put? Would we put adding or taking away? That's right, we need a take away or a subtract. 13, if we take away the 5, so it's like 13, take away the 5 will give us this, equals 8. If we had a number line and we add 13 and we count back 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, brings us to 8. 13 take away 5 equals 8. Well done. Now let's have a look at number 2. We've got a very busy bunny rabbit here. And it says, Bunny walked from the mushroom from there to the tree. So he went all the way to the tree. And then he went to the pillar box before he returned to the tree. What is the distance between, first of all, the tree and the pillar box? What's the distance between? How are we going to work that out? What's the distance there? That's right, if we count 1, 2, 3. So the distance between the tree and the pillar box is 3 footsteps. Now, the question is, how far did he walk altogether? Let's go back and try. Let's see if we can work this out. He started at the mushroom and he walked to the tree. How far is it between the mushroom and the tree? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's put a little 9 there. And we know from the tree to the pillar box is 3. Now the rabbit went from the mushroom to the tree, for the tree to the pillar box, and then back. So he did. Let's see if we can do a number sentence. Are we going to add or take away? Add or subtract? That's right, we're adding because we're increasing, we're making it a bigger number. It's how far he's walked all together. So the first one he walked 9 steps, he went all the way to there. Then he went from the tree to the pillbox, add 3. And then when he got to the pillbox, he went back to the tree, add 3. What is 9 plus 3 plus 3? Let's get our number line. Let's have a look. There's 9 plus 3. 1, 2, 3. That's 12 plus another 3. 1, 2, 3 equals 15. He walked 15 steps altogether. Well done. Have a go at page 33 to 34 on worksheet 6, and then have a little go at this. It says, I have 4 more books than Ravi has. So there's Ravi, and there's me. Oh, hello. And I've got 4 more. How many books must I give Ravi so that we have the same number of books? Have a go. A lot of thinking to do. Well done.